What do you do when you have a waiting list of one-to-one students, but you don't have the time to sell to them anymore? This is where online coaches will tell you the best way to go forward for you would be to create an online course. But this is not the best solution for you because, first of all, you have no time to create and market and sell your course. And yet, creating something that does not require you to be in front of the screen is a wonderful opportunity for you to grow your business beyond your one-to-one students. And in this video, I'm going to introduce you to 3 very easy product ideas that you can implement today. Now, in the past, when I was a burned out online teacher, I could not see how I could create a product. A digital product to me seemed like a lot of time putting things together, a lot of tech knowledge, and really all this marketing and promotion. When would I have the time? But the 3 product ideas that I'm about to share with you are easy to make, and you can sell them even to your current clients, the clients that you're teaching one-on-one right now. That will help you increase your monthly revenue by offering this as a bonus to people who sign up and therefore adjusting your price for the package of lessons. And it can also serve as an opportunity for you to filter through the people that want to work with you one-on-one. Before they work with you one-on-one, you can send them to purchase your product. This could be an opportunity for them to improve their own learning skills and to be ready to work with you. But first of all, welcome to this channel. My name is Elena Mutunono. I help online language teachers and coaches improve their businesses and make them sustainable so that their time is not given to one-to-one classes, but they're actually building a sustainable ecosystem that will allow them to step away and still be able to make money monthly. Sustainability is not something that online language teachers get to enjoy. When they start teaching languages online, when I started teaching languages online, all my time was given to one-to-one classes, and if I wanted to make more money, all I had to do is teach at all hours of the day, which was okay in the beginning because I did not have to commute to work, so win-win. But what happens over time is that you exhaust your own resources because you no longer have the space and time to be creative, and this is so important for every online teacher, for every teacher in general. And working sustainably is something that will allow you to gain that time back so that your business actually is something that brings you joy. And when it brings you joy, it will impact the people that you serve. So here are 3 product ideas that I am going to share with you today. And before I do that, I wanted to let you know that my community for online language teachers is now open for enrollment. You can learn more about it in the description. And the reason I bring it up is because in the month of September, we will be working on creating our first digital product. It is super easy. The tools that you will need, the strategies that you will need to market, the connections that you need to let the word out and ask other people to help you promote your product. It's all inside the library. If you want to learn about it, check it out by clicking the link in the description right now. So product idea number 1 is a tracker. You create a tracker to help your students track how consistently they're working on their language. Trackers are incredible tools in all coaching industries. If you want to improve the way you eat, you start by tracking what you're eating throughout the week. If you want to improve your productivity, you track how many hours you spend on this or that task. So sending your potential students to purchase the tracker is a great way for them to see how exactly they're learning the language. And this is going to help you as a coach when they come back to you to work with you one-on-one to figure out where they still need to grow and improve. So use the tracker to help your students track how many days a week they are working on their language, what skills they are learning, what assignments they are working on. You can also incorporate a rating system which activities they like the most, which activities they like the least, when they are compelled to quit and why. And all this information is super useful for them because that will give them an idea of where they are. And when they come to you for support, they will be more prepared to work with you because they will have already taken the ownership of their results. One of the things that online language teachers have to deal with is the so-called babysitting. Students come to you for babysitting or therapy. So all they need to do is just sit there and talk to you. And as a result, they never get to their goals and they never achieve their goals when they would like to. And they create stories that, well, I didn't really want those goals to begin with. A tracker helps them take a look at what their goals are and what exactly they're doing every day to get closer to those goals. And that is a great opportunity for you to sell your services in the future, which I hope you will include the link to your packages and your programs inside the tracker. When a student notices how much time they're actually spending on doing this or that task, then they ask themselves, okay, now that I've spent this much time every week on improving my language skills by watching Netflix and I still cannot speak as well as I would want to, why is that? Or vice versa, they can look at it and say, yeah, I didn't really do the work this week, and why do I not do the work, and what gets in the way? All those components can be included in a tracker, and you can create your own system to help your potential students get ready to work with you. The second product idea is workbooks. Workbooks are super easy to put together because you don't really have to put a lot of text in them. The most important thing in a workbook is giving the space for your student to process what they have been learning, maybe throughout the week as they are working on their own or as they are watching shows or listening to podcasts. It's a tiny little exercise that will allow them to reflect on their own progress. As an option for workbooks, I recommend journals. Journals are like workbooks. They allow for your students to go back and think through what they have been working on. Include in the workbook open-ended questions like, what have you done this week to improve your language skills? What kinds of activities? What have you learned? And how much did you enjoy that? Give plenty of space for them to reflect on their own learning process so they can get to know themselves and see what they actually enjoy doing before they come to you for support. You can also add additional creative exercises for your learners when they purchase your workbook. So inside the workbook, you can add coloring pages. You can also add some inspirational quotes and ask them what they think about those quotes. You can have journaling pages where they can just write about their day. Finally, you can create a mini audio course. Many teachers I've worked with have done just that. They've created a mini audio course that consists of 5 to 8 to 10 topics that will motivate and encourage your students to improve their language skills. You can include topics like consistency, learning language through movies, learning language through audio. Or you can talk about generic things like family, where they are, their surroundings, their friends, their lifestyles. Write 5 to 10 topics that are short and then choose whether to read them at a slow pace or a little faster. You can add additional exercises or create a workbook to add value to your audio course. Your audio course can help your students start thinking about working with you and deciding whether or not you are a good fit for them and they're a good fit for you. An audio course can inspire your students. It's like a private podcast that they put in their ears and use to learn and improve. Speaking of podcasts, anytime you create any type of content, whether it's on YouTube or through a podcast, you can develop this content further, into a small audio course. I want to emphasize the word mini audio course or small audio course because I don't want you to overthink it. You can put it together very easily and you can charge up to $50 for this course. And it feels amazing when a student can go and download the audio course and get to know you, learn about your style of teaching and speaking, and then deciding whether or not they want to continue with you. They may not. But if they have gone through the audio course and really enjoy the way you're teaching, they may be willing to invest in working with you one-on-one or in a program or in a deeper online course. So these are 3 digital product ideas that are not going to take a lot of your time, but will help you attract more people and give them something that will prepare them to work with you. Now, of course, there's lots of questions as to, okay, now that I created this thing, how am I going to promote it? Where am I going to put it on? What platform do I use? Which platform can I use so that I don't spend as much money on it? All these questions are legitimate, and all these questions we will be addressing in the Smart Teachers Library this month with online language teachers who are currently creating a digital product or would love to create a digital product before the end of the year. If this is something that you want to do and you want the support of the community and coaching as you're moving closer to a sustainable business, check out the Smart Teachers Library. There's a link in the description. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you like this video, please leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, share with another online language teacher. They will be grateful for it. Have a lovely rest of the day, and until next time.